Welcome back. I need to go take a level up and then start back on the rest of the Keep of the Borderlands. There. Okay. Alright. I want to get more spellcraft, more concentration. I want to get use magic device up as much as it'll go. Hit next, and I get one more spell of this level. Because I want to get more secrets and things, I'm going to collect detect secret doors. And now as part of my level up, I get more damage, deceive item. Oh, more using a magic device, nice. Defensive fighting, which I will never use. Trip and Sunder, which I will never use. Arcane lore. And then our skills. I think it's only giving us these because there is a archetype we could do within Warlock where instead of casting spells we're using melee weapons. I'm not going for that. Nice. And while I'm here, I might as well get the daily roll. What am I going to get? Ooh. Oh, okay, I see. Mirror of Glamoring. Okay. I want to hold on to that, but I'm going to eat the experience. Where's the bank? I need to put that in the bank. Oh, goodness. So normally, these are incredibly rare to get. You can get them from the daily roll, like I just did. You can occasionally get them from a chest. Incredibly rare. Most commonly, you'll be getting this from the DDO store. And what this will do is I can open it up and I can plonk any of these items that have an appearance into it, and it'll make a copy of that item that I can push down here into the cosmetic bar. So I can have the visual of that item, whatever I made, over top of whatever I'm actually wearing. Mostly I use this for the holiday items because many of them have a really neat look to them, but terrible abilities. So I'm going to talk to Mr. Frigger here and push that into the bank. Yeah, get in there. In fact, I'm going to put that into the shared bank. If you have access to the shared bank, any character on your account on that server can access the shared account bank. So I can, if I don't want to say I don't want to use these tasty hams, I want someone else to be able to enjoy them, I can push them into the shared bank, and then a different character can pick those up. As long as it is bound to account or not bound at all. If it's bound to character, you can only put it in your character bank or your inventory. I have to clean this up a little bit. Alright, so I got a mail the last time I recorded from another user inviting me to their guild. I will not be joining any guilds on this on the characters for this playthrough. But if I were, I would just simply detach this thing here. And it would go in my inventory, and then I could double click it, and then I'd be able to join their guild that way. Thank you for the offer, Mr. Frogado Games, but not on this character. Alright, before I get too much further, now would be a good time to get potions. Where is that available? Food and drink, goods and sundries, I bet. Ooh, that's a lot of options. Please tell me you have potions. Nope. Food and drinks, maybe? No. Huh. Well, there's the hireling vendor, but I shouldn't need the hireling for what I'm doing. If I can just get potions. I might have to return to the harbor for a moment. Aha! Elspeth here, I think. Yes. Starter potion, I can do better than that. Hang on. Alright, the potion vendor out here in the marketplace. Do they have better potions than starter potions? Yeah, they do. I click sort by value. I can sort them by price and effectiveness. I think the best I can get out of this is cure moderate, which we'll do. I want to see how many of these I can buy. I got 600 platinum and they are 34 Ps. I might only be able to get like 20. Ooh, just shy. Okay. Oh. Well, okay, 15. 15 will have to do. Alternatively, I guess I could have bought a wand. Do they have any cure wands? Perchance? No, but there's the wand of detect secret doors. But that's fine. I should be able to cast it at a higher caster level than the wand anyway. Oh yeah, there's a wand of cure moderate wounds, which I can't afford, and I'll have a 50% chance to activate anyway, even with all our use magic device. Alright. Put this in the hotbar and... Alright, back to the keep. Ooh. Alright, thanks to the extra pack damage, I'm packing way more of a punch. Still rolling a lot of ones on damage, though.
Small, squalid cave entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists and their monster allies have made their base.
Coming down, coming down. If I drop down here, and then whoops, drop down here. Drop down too far. Alright, that's... Alright, so last time we did the caves on that half of the ravine. Now we're starting on the caves on this half of the ravine. Woe to you too. Oh, well, just want to make it up a hill. The Shunned Cavern. it was bullied back in college. Okay, caged beast. Here we go.
Judging from the old bones scattered on the floor, something large and dangerous has lived in this cave for some time. But the flicker of torchlight ahead suggests that there have been some more recent arrivals.
Yeah, you're hiding really well there, buddy. I can go that way, but there's more this way. Ooh.
As you approach the chest, something drips down from the ceiling.
Okay. Okay, so they haven't explained oozes yet, because that's... I kind of start doing that on the A-side playthrough, like level 2 or 3 quests. If you let this ooze guy hit you, he can damage your armor faster than anything else that damages your armor, because he eats away at it. And then we get a swift mace of stunning. The speed item would help us move faster, but it won't help us attack faster because it doesn't affect our spellcasting speed, or like the cooldown between Eldritch Blasts. So we're gonna have to sell that one. Oh, that's fungus. Come back up for air. And take this other path. Now, think I can find this one. Yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get the treasure in here. At least I can cause a mess while I'm here. Yeah, this character has no qualms with destroying your sarcophagi. Or your sarcophagal. Yoink. Oh. Alright. There is a treasure chest over there. I do not have trapping skills, and I'm not high enough level yet to take the spell Knock. So I cannot open that chest as of yet. So most I can do is cause a ruckus in here and run back. Alright, back to here.
The cult of evil chaos has set up camp in this cave, with the goal of capturing and taming the beast that lives within.
A lot of nice fancy furniture. And higher definition barrels than I'm used to seeing. Ah! Uh-oh. Oof. It's always bad when it lags up during combat, because you never know what's going to happen. Why didn't I command him?
With the Beastmaster defeated, you must now confront the creature he tried to tame.
Chaos. Chaos control. There's a note here.
The beast that lives inside the cavern must be somewhere beyond this sealed door.
Alright, if I needed it, there's a shrine here. And if you're paying attention, a bear trap on the ground. Don't tell me... I can't... I'd say I've definitely not discovered that one by accident, maybe a few
skittering
times.
vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also
Oh,
see
right.
the nest of something much larger.
Wait! How do I lure you over here? Oops.
You've slain the owlbear, ending the cult's plan to make the beast into a weapon they could use against the residents of the valley.
I wonder if that would have worked if I hadn't been the one to step on the trap. Okay. A thin black cloak, and finally an arcane ingot, now that I already have a casting implement. Poisonous longbow, good against like a third of the game's enemies. Thin black cloak, that with a mythic boost. Ooh. And a green slot, that might be better for me than that cloak of attraction. Nice, 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 nice. There is. Apply that. And what's that look like without the cloak? It's exactly what it says it is. It's a thin black cloak. But I actually do like the pretty picture. Anything in the water? Fungus. Okay. Next quest from there. Down here. The base of the hill. Still one I think about. Kobolds milling about over here. Sure are. Hobgoblin Caves. Put up a night shield.
You enter the caves, determined to eliminate another threat to the residents of the keep.
I'm gonna guess there's guys here on harder difficulties. Wouldn't surprise me. I want to try the right hand side first, see where that takes me.
The lock on this stout door does not look pickable.
Okay.
As the last goblin dies, you notice something glittering in the debris under the makeshift wooden walkway.
Oh, I got a ding from the monster manual, so I want to take a break to look at that. Monster manual down here. I forgot if there's a hotkey to access it. Has a number of volumes to it. By default, you got a small one with like rats and spiders and whatnot. Beasts and all that. As you kill certain types of enemies, it'll take up various rewards. Where's one for... Someone for Goblinoid? Is it humanoid? Yeah, Goblin. So, as you defeat certain monsters, you'll get rewards for killing certain amounts of them and certain unique types of them across both your character and your account on the server. I think it's tracked separately. Used to be, if you get all the rewards for your character, you would get to see their hit points. This has been errated out, so now you could just see their hit points anyway. But certain things have rewards that you can collect for getting everything. I'm trying to find one that has one. Where is... I think Spider has one. Yes, Mastery Rewards. So some of these will have a reward that you can get for killing or for collecting. Looks like all of your account deets. And this is usually a pet that you can pull out of your inventory and have it follow you around. Here I've got two from various bundle things I've purchased from the shop, but this is where they'd be when you collect them. And you can again put them on your hotbar, you can summon them, dismiss them, all that good stuff. Alright, back to the quest.
The guard room door opens with the squeal of metal on metal, rousing the guards on the far side.
Oh, what? Hi. Take that, table. I think that's everything I need in here. Ah. I forget, sometimes you have to deliberately click in order to break the barrels. So you'll try to target the other barrel after it's already broken. I forget which way to go from here. I'm gonna go try this way first. Shield back up. Oh, a rest shrine.
The orange crystal flares to life as the lever is pulled. Somewhere in the tunnels, another crystal responds. You hear the squeal of rats from the doorway ahead.
Oh boy. I thought I heard something drop from that. I could have sworn there was more to this room. Okay, dead end.
As the door opens, a small goblin cries out,
Me, Chief, now!
You go away! The goblin falls. Looking around, you spot an iron key in the back of the chamber.
Yeah?
The red crystal begins to glow, and the sound of stone scraping on stone echoes out from the goblin's common area.
Is this the common area? Is this the common area? I always forget. Maybe it's this way. Oh yeah, it's this way.
A foul stench wafts out from this newly opened cavern.
He is not a red name. Okay. Oof. Good, 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 good. Dwarven Acts of Diversion. I don't need it. Alright, back to the rest of the quest. Oh.
This heavy iron-bound door is fitted with an unpickable magical lock. The door swings open on well-oiled hinges, startling the hobgoblins on the far side.
Alright, now for the actual hobgoblins in the cave.
You hear the sounds of guttural chanting coming from the chamber ahead.
Alright, now for...
A magical barrier seals off the passage. Perhaps the magical runes on the wall are the key to opening it.
Alright, now for everyone's favorite game. Simon Says. Come on. Uh-oh. I think I was hitting little lag spikes in the middle of that. That was scary. I didn't want to have to do that all over again. Ooh, okay. Alright.
Scrabbling and chittering can be heard from the hallway ahead.
Okay.
A strange creature erupts from the ground as you approach. The Umber Hulk crumples to the ground, its heavy carapace clattering on the stones.
Come on. Alright. More stuff I can't use. Cool. It is a bit annoying, but it's something I can sell, and selling things lets me buy things I actually can use. Like potions.
A massive iron gate bars this passage.
If you couldn't tell from the minimap, I can't actually go this way, and it looks like it would clip into a previous room anyway. Now for the cheese slicer hallway.
When the lever is pulled, the traps in the hall grind to a halt.
Those are faster and hit harder on higher difficulties. I think the shrine this way. Don't think I need it just yet. I am starting to actually use my spell points though, so that's...
You hear deep voices in conversation up ahead.
I might end up having to use it after this room.
The hobgoblins in the feast hall fall silent as you enter the chamber. The last of the hobgoblins lets out a sharp whistle just before he dies, summoning reinforcements.
Having trouble with that torch there. Another wave, right? Or is it only that one wave on normal? It might only be that one wave on normal. Okay. All that really does is get you more kills on the aggression bonus. Oh.
This small chamber looks like a safe place to rest.
There's another shrine here anyway. This is tripping all over everything today. What the heck?
The wall in the armory slides open, making barely a sound.
Go this way. Ooh, maybe. Is there even anything in there? Hi.
The hobgoblin chieftain slumps to the ground, dead.
I wonder if I could knock that door open and get in there and see what's in
The
there.
hobgoblin chieftain lurches out of his throne with a roar.
Okay. I don't need to break anything in here. Goggles of Unbroken Sight. Ooh. Blindness immunity. That might be... And a yellow augment slot. Honestly, this might be more useful than Spot plus 3. So I'll take it. Kinetic lure, and I might exchange that with the scepter I've got too. That actually is goggles. Does it look like goggles? Sure does. I'm gonna let them dance a little bit longer. They look like they're having fun. Alright, where is the next quest? Blast. I always forget. Is it all the way up here? Jump up all these stairs. Yeah, it's up here. Alright. Alright, this is the next to last quest in the little loop-de-loop. The last one being very obviously marked over there.
You can see Gnoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another Gnoll calls out to you in a shrill voice.
You there! If you're looking for a way inside, I've got just the thing. But I might need something myself.
Ah, here we go.
Eula Bloodgleam, daughter of the Gnoll chieftain, has given you a charm of evil chaos to help you infiltrate the camp. She and the Gnoll Outlanders want to leave the Borderlands.
Alright, so for the majority of this quest, it is non-combat. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The guards scramble to let you pass. Just as Eula said, a visitor from the Cult of Evil Chaos commands their attention.
Alright, so the goal here is to convince the Outlanders, turning against the cultists, right there on the check mark. And there's things we can do to make that a little bit easier on us. For instance, we can read diaries to get more information.
You find a stone slab inscribed with Gnollish glyphs. After a moment, you're able to decipher the strange writing.
So this one, Rhea Brass Tusk, will go... They've got a crush on somebody, and they're gonna go where they go.
You find Rhea Brastuck's diary hidden in the dirt. It seems Rhea admires Kolva Pebbleskin.
So you don't need to talk to him just yet.
Oros Sandcloak lets you in on a secret. Chief Bloodgleam has been lying to the Outlanders about sending their comrades to join the cult. If you can prove that Outlanders are being killed as sacrifices instead, it will destroy their loyalty to the Chief.
You can think of this quest as the, like a hybrid, like Ace Attorney kind of thing. We're doing a point-and-click adventure here. Can I get in here? How about I just get in here?
Vermin squirm inside the sealed chamber. When the creatures notice you, they attack. The last of the vermin lets out a mangled shriek as you knock it into the dirt.
For extra fun, you can try and take a bubble bath here. Just, you know, for fun. If you don't know what this will do to you, you can have a lot of fun. Ooh, another diary. Boomfoot. Ooh, Boomfoot's got some
This
gossip.
tablet belongs to a gnoll named Boomfoot, who claims to know a dark secret about Zark's Soot Club. Talking to Boomfoot could be very useful. Boomfoot reveals that Zark Soot Club, the renowned Outlander fighter, can't stand the sight of blood. Time to let Zark know what you know.
Dear Diary. Lucky Ratbone.
You've stumbled across Kolva Pebbleskin's diary. The Outlander writes about losing her lucky rat bone. Finding it might persuade her to join your side.
What's up, cow? I can't see blood. That's what I thought. There is a skill check option, social skill check option for each of them. I think something bad happens if you fail the skill check. Not sure. Either that or you just get to try again infinitely. One of the two. By doing it through the bonus objectives, you're kind of guaranteed to turn them. Or cultists. You can tell they're cultists because they've added extra spikes to their shelters in the middle of a cave for no reason. Just to look all intimidating, I guess. There's a shrine here with a rat bone. That's a big rat bone. Don't know ya. Shrine inspection. That's alright, this all looks perfectly up to code.
You spot a gemstone ring among the rubble of bones and blood. Oros said Gravemaw always wore a ring like that before he went to serve the cult. This proof of Gravemaw's death will convince the Outlanders once and for all that they should abandon the cult.
Alright, so now I talk to Kolva. Here's your rat bone. Talk to Rhea. Kolva.
The Gnoll nods in agreement. You've convinced enough Gnoll Outlanders to turn against Chief Bloodgleam and her cultists. You've convinced members of the tribe to turn against the Cult of Evil Chaos and found proof that Chief Bloodgleam has been lying about sending the Outlanders to work with the cultists. This should be more than enough to create an uprising in the Gnoll's ranks. Chief Bloodgleam bellows at the crowd.
You would trust this outsider over your own chief? Have you forgotten everything the cult has done for you idiots?
The Outlanders seem to reconsider, but you have something that will convince them. You hold up Gravemaw's bloody ring and reveal that you found it in the chief's shrine.
Chief said Gravemaw joined the cult!
Someone shouts.
But Gravemaw never took off that ring! He's dead and will be next!
Oh, these guys resist fire. That's not good.
Another group of gnolls rushes into the chamber.
Alright, any more?
You think you've won against the onslaught of Gnoll cultists, but then another wave floods in.
Ow!
Blood and chaos. You look around at the blood-stained
Oh,
earth.
that's not good.
Not a single cultist remains standing. The Outlanders cheer, relieved that they can finally leave the Borderlands behind.
Those fools! I can't believe they took the bait!
Eula stands beside Oro, who laughs with her. There must be more to these two than it initially seemed. With Chief Bloodgloom and the other cultists out of the way, Eula and Oro can finally escape into the wilds together. As they turn to leave, Eula tells you to hold on to the charm of evil chaos she gave you, in case you need help defeating the rest of the cult.
Ah, dang, okay. Seems my constitution wasn't quite high enough to resist that. Or I rolled a 1 on the save failure. Figures. Okay, so I got hit by a disease during that encounter, which dropped my strength and constitution. Think it managed to wear off before I got hit again. Some diseases will just hit twice like that one did. So that was one applied by an effect. And then some of them will hit again and then restart their timer and go again and again and again. So thankfully I got hit by one that just hits twice. That knocked down my strength, which I'm barely using, and my constitution, which I am using. And wow, I recovered quickly. It's gone. Never mind. Sometimes the stat damage lasts a lot longer than that. Can I find this without casting the spell? Yes. Alright, so we've got the quest reward from Eula. We've also got this reward back here. I, again, don't have the spell to knock that open. And I don't have thieving skills, so I'm going to have to bypass this chest as well. I'm sure there's lots of lovely loot in it. Lots of loot, but I'll have to do without. Dusk Palm. Dodge 1%. I don't have any gloves right now, so that's just going on. Alright, now I can, I think, just go straight to the next quest, but I'm looking at my inventory and it's starting to fill up a little bit. And I'm looking at these enhancement points I'm getting. I really want to spend those, I think, before the next quest, so I'm going to recall. Go do that. Alright, what's the priest give us? Impulse. Okay, I'll take that. Radiant Lore would be tempting. The Swim would be tempting. Venomous Dagger would be better for different character. Move silently and balance +4. I don't have a belt, so I'm taking that. Draining would be really good for a different character. Lightning Lure is funny. Venomous is pretty much useless on 2/3 of the game's characters. I'll take the Dagger of Good Luck. While I'm here, I really want to get that shape is... Okay, so I want to do 1 point into Feigned Health to unlock this next tier of spell. And now I'm going to get Eldritch Blast Shape Chain. This changes the shape of my Eldritch Blast. And I'll show off what that does outside. Oh, as you can see, I only have one shape of Eldritch Blast happening at a time. Do it like that. So they have the damage modifiers to the right of the shapes. Let's see if I can group some of these enemies together. I want to show off what chain shape does. Alright, so the chain shape for Eldritch Blast makes it so that it bounces to the next target in a line. So now I am very good against groups of enemies, where before I would have to shoot enemies one at a time. Now I can shoot multiple at once. Also, the other enhancement I picked up, Feigned Health, gives us a temporary hit point boost whenever we buff ourselves or allies. So now our buffs become a little bit more useful, and it become like I can even cast Detect Secret Doors and still get the same Feigned Health bonus. Alright, the last quest in the chain, the Temple of Evil Chaos. Here we go. Pfft, nice hair, dude.
Whispery voices and scraping sounds announce the presence of undead.
Join us!
Be free.
Run!
Life is meaningless.
Do not listen.
Find purpose.
Get out!
Free will is an illusion.
Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I forget which ways I need to go here, so I'm gonna just start on the right and work my right way around. Oh, balls, okay.
The prisoner in this cell is a Medusa.
You don't look stupid enough to be a cultist.
She calls out.
Tell me what you're doing here, and I won't turn you to stone.
Okay, we managed to bluff her. Should have tried that first instead of doing Okay. Looks like I gotta find a key, because I don't have the keys. There's the keys.
You hear footsteps down below, and a gruff voice calls out.
Put them in the manacles, boss. I'll be right over.
The large torturer does a double take.
Hey, you're not one of us. What the?
The torturer falls, his victims avenged. Will their souls find rest?
I don't know what any of these keys are for.
You hear a shuffle, then a strange, slurpy sound coming from behind the crates.
Ooh, we want to get in that.
The sneaky gelatinous cube falls to pieces. Its ambition to eat you diced short.
Oh, nice. Change shape for some boxes too. Secret mission. Alright, I guess this is one of the things that having the charms can also do. Allow you to get these guys to go with you.
The white falls. Its pitiful existence ended. A crawling, broken creature scampers towards you, hissing insults.
I think I got those a little mixed up. Oh, there's nothing to loot in here, right? Oh. Alright. I'm waiting for them to stop running in place. We done? We good? Okay. Alright, there's a shrine if we need it. Let's go ahead and get some help from that Medusa, if we can.
Freed of her bonds, the Medusa agrees to help you.
Take me to their leader,
She says,
I think it's time for a small chat, face to face.
Yes. I don't remember if this is the way forward or if this is a side path. I think it's just a side path. Oh, come on. Oh, that's where I came in. Okay.
the passage ahead is blocked by a cave-in. About 20 man-months would be enough to dig through it. Or 5 dwarf months, give or take.
Aha! Aha! Secret rest shrine. bone door. I feel like I am missing something.
You notice an expensive-looking gem embedded in the throne made of human bones. As you pluck out the gem, you hear the soft scraping of bones. The dead rise.
Is this progress or is this just graves? I think this is just graves. Oh man. Who's still with us? We got Shelka, we got Queen Hera, got the veteran. I don't see the crown. I do believe keeping them all alive is important for a bonus objective. When we last see them. There he is. She is. There she is. Yeah, okay.
Unseen voices murmur from the shadows of this chamber.
Take us with you.
Take us away.
No, get away.
Don't do it.
Take the shinies.
As you pick up the shiny golden tableware, the murmur of the voices rises to a triumphant chant.
One of us.
Oh dear. Crow's doing good. Shelgo's doing good. Those two are the most important to keep alive. And now we have a rest shrine. the downside to tab targeting is sometimes it targets something you don't want to target. It's always fun. And now for the first codex page in this entire thing, just lying here on the table. Does that pop up in our inventory? Nope. It's just a chest flag, quest flag. Rather. Well, there's that. Where is... I feel like I'm missing an offshoot or something somewhere. That or it's further ahead.
The Medusa stops in the middle of the passage.
I'll stay here to make sure no one sneaks out past you,
She says.
I know this place well, and this is the only way out.
I have definitely missed something important. Let's see if she lets me backtrack. Oh, I know what I did. I'm missing something. Okay. Not too big a deal. Only wasted about half an hour, maybe an hour. But I gotta go do that Gnoll quest all over again.
You can see Gnoll guards ahead, blocking the entrance to their camp. Just as you brace yourself for a fight, another Gnoll calls out to you in a shrill voice. Eula Bloodgleam, daughter of the Gnoll...
Okay, this time I actually remembered to grab the Gnoll Charm of Evil Chaos. Now I can do the temple in full.
A crawling, broken creature scampers towards you, hissing insults. The white falls, its pitiful existence ended.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, you know what? Screw the gem. Or do I have to do the gem? Screw the gem. Alright, here's the cutoff point for Hera.
The Medusa stops in the middle of the passage.
I'll stay here to make sure no one sneaks out past you,
She says.
I know this place well, and this is the only way out.
Okay, I got 3 out of 5. Where's the kobolds? Tell me they didn't die. Alright, come on. Three, 4, 5. Oh, it's tiny. I'm gonna have. You stay here. You stay here. You stay here, and you stay here for Morris part. I'm gonna go find the tiny guy. Get stuck in a rock again. There he is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know you get tiny legs. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Stay here. Okay. I have a feeling if I drag them into the next little bit, they're just gonna meet an unfortunate fate no matter what. So, one of these puzzles. I'll be honest, I don't remember how to solve this one. Oh, come on, I hit the button. Search. I might not need to solve this one. Ow, 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 ow.
Whispery voices call to you.
You shouldn't be here.
What are you doing? Step away from that.
Run! Run, you fool!
Well, that's ominous. Alright, so remember those crests I've been picking up? The Gnoll crest, the Orc crest, and the Kobold crest? They go here.
Between the agitated whispers, you hear other, less supernatural voices coming from the nearby hallway. You don't know what you're doing, say the whispery voices.
Oh, it's fun, isn't it? It's fun.
Who knows what will happen?
Really? Really? Lag right now? Really?
This gets a reaction out of the voices.
Soon you'll join us. Is that what I think it is?
None can resist the power of chaos.
Listen.
The voices whisper triumphantly.
It is time. Don't do it.
Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Run. Join us. Run. Join us. Stop.
You ring the bell, and the voices are finally quiet. A demon's voice rings under the vaulted ceiling.
Too soon you summon me into your realm. I shall punish. Wait! You're not him! Doesn't matter. You die. All of you will die.
The demon falls and its body turns to dust. The temple is silent once again.
Alright, that's the only one that survived. Unfortunately, she's going to be stuck there. There's nothing we can do for her. Oh, gem's gone. Nah, all that for a lousy tower shield I can't use. Oh, okay, so this time when I did the quest, the missing codex page was here. Some objectives will change locations during the quest. They'll always be present though.
The fleeing priest's voice turns into a scream and is then cut short.
Magical attunement. Could be better. Hey, what's up?
The Medusa smiles sweetly at you.
I believe this concludes our arrangement. I have no more need of you, but I find myself so fond of your company. Let us hold on to this special moment forever.
The Medusa snarls at you.
I'll turn this whole valley to stone if I have to. I am its rightful queen. Serve and be spared, weaklings.
The Medusa falls. Her plans for the valley, good or ill, die with her.
Alright, with that we have completed the chain. So I'll get the junk loot from these quest givers here. And then the chains junk loot from this guy here. None of it's really helpful. Now I did pick up an arcane ingot, so I'll go ahead and pick up, took the weaponsmith here and pick up a scepter that's going to help with my spell damage here. Now the primary weapon spell damage I do, the Eldritch Blast, is always going to be force. And then the fire damage from the Fiend Pact is just added on top. So I can either pick Impulse here to do more damage with the base Eldritch Blast, or Combustion here to do more damage with the Pact damage from the Fiend Pact here. I think I'm going to pick up the Scepter of Impulse here. Hey, I got it. Go ahead and lock that here so I don't accidentally sell it. Now looking at my collectibles. No ingredients. I have 3 Gall Feather tokens, but I need 15 to unlock the horse. I do have the Seed of the Borderlands, but I want to essentially do a thing where I record going through the loop to grind out the feather tokens. And that'll probably be next time, because I'm looking at the recording down here and it is just over 2 hours long. So, thank you all for watching, and I'm going to stop right here. Oh, come on. That's all cleaned up. Alright, I'm going to step away from the bank for a moment. Oh, that's a bit laggy.